People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, do you remember back in the days going to the country? Tranquil place, no sorts of crime. You hardly heard about any sorts of fighting. Nobody now limb up anybody. We don't even hear about any sorts of shooting. And I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Bamboo Walk that is in St. Mary. I used to go to St. Mary back in the days as a youth. Me never used to hear about nothing like that. However, like most places in a Jamaica country or town, everywhere broke out like sore. Now, people, the other day in Bamboo Walk, like I said, two cousins lost their life. One cousin, he is 22-year-old, Trevon Davis. The next one, 33-year-old, his name is Odin Edwards. Mr. Davis is from Bamboo Walk. Mr. Edwards, he is from Bamboo Walk. However, he is now living in Canada. He came to Jamaica for a vacation to look for family. He was supposed to leave back to Canada today, which is Wednesday. Obviously, he is not going to make it. Based on information, it is said that they were standing by a bar, them and some other people, one pro box roll up, blaze up some can. After the smoke clear, two of them got hit. They were taken to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital. They did not make it. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what the mother of the 33-year-old Mr. Edwards has to say. And then I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what the mother of Mr. Trevon Davis, the 22-year-old, had to say. And then I'll give my piece.
I left them like 15 minutes ago, then seeing them dead on the white sheet. I didn't know that would even come close to me. They are quiet children. They don't give problem if I ask my son 2 questions. He might answer one. I may have to down in if he answer the next one. My nephew, no matter how much cuss him, I tell him, I put him hand behind him and him gone. Him not answer me. 2 quiet children. But the scripture that I have is that they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall run. Oh my goodness. Oh God. So she said, she didn't know me I go take this. Same time I start cry. Because before me even got my bed in the 10 o'clock hours, I day in my house and I hear like 4 gunshots at my door. Out of the road which part I live. And anyway, I not pay no man, I just got my bed go sleep. And only if you hear them call me and tell me say, my son dead. Trevor not do nobody nothing. Trevor not thief. Trevor not mix up. Before even Trevor argue with me, he go about him business. You understand? So this is surprising to know say them a call me and tell me say my son dead. Everybody is sad, everybody is crying, everybody is sad because if it was like they don't give trouble. They don't give trouble. So my restaurant closed today. Restaurant closed because I was supposed to go to the dentist. My nephew I was supposed to come and work for me because he works when I'm not here. And just like that, boop, 15 minutes after seeing them, we go see them come up on the white sheet.
Now, people, isn't it kind of ironic that I've been speaking about returning residents coming back to Jamaica, building houses, retirement plan, only to get robbed, only to lose them life, only to be found in shallow grave. The same can be said when you leave Jamaica and you come back to your community. A community that maybe 5 years ago was not as bad, a little bit safer than it is right now. It seems as if every year it gets worse and worse. It seems as if Mr. Edwards would learn the hard way. Based on what the mother of Mr. Edwards said, he was back on the island. He is a humble youth, hard-working youth. He works hard in Canada. Left from Jamaica, did not create any sort of problem. Everybody know him as a good youth, a humble youth. Him not argue, him not cuss. He is not aggressive. The mother told you that she left the scene in which she came back to see her nephew and son lay down on the white sheet crime scene. She cannot believe it. She can't believe, sir, he was so excited to come back to Jamaica because he missed his mother, only to lose his life, a place that he knew as a youth growing up. Went to Canada, got an opportunity to make his mother, make himself a better person. Look out for the mother. Now, that will no longer happen. She said the same thing about the nephew, Mr. Davis. She said that she was supposed to go to the dentist and Mr. Davis was always filling in at her shop for her. He too, good youth, not a troublemaker, not argumentative. Everybody knows him, everybody loves him. When we heard what Mr. Davis' mother said, she said that she there in her house, she hear about 4 loud explosion, no say a gunshot. However, it seems as if that has become normalized in a Jamaica. So she thought, just another day in paradise, only to get a phone call. Somebody call her because people, you know, we live in a social media era. Everybody knows everybody in a foreign, in a Jamaica. So therefore, the news reached the foreign before it reached back to the mother of Mr. Davis, because them know, say, listen, when she got here, say, our son gone, our son, where she know, say, humble, not argumentative, don't have any sorts of enemy. So how is it, what is the possibility of him losing his life? But people, like I've told you before, this is the harsh reality in a Jamaica. The good will DEAD like a dog, and all JOHNCROSS that are out there creating all sorts of problems, menaces to society. It seems as if they live forever. And even when the power hold them, it seems as if the system can't put them away for good. So therefore, the good has to suffer for the bad. The mother get a phone call from somebody over foreign, call somebody in a Jamaica and tell them, say, them here, say, our son DEAD. Now, people, when we hear persons lose their life, sometimes we know that people live double life. However, in this case, when 100% of the people can vow, mothers of both, all the residents can say, then what could have happened so? It just shows you the reckless disregard, blatant, no respect for life. These so-called gunmen, it seems as if they are possessed. It seems as if the devil attacked them upon them shoulder, both shoulder. Not one angel and one devil. Pure devil attacked them in them head. It seems as if them feel like a hunting season. Anytime you have any sorts of tool and ear, say anybody depend any sorts of corner enjoy themselves, they feel as if they want to just spoil the joy. Now people, like me say, St. Mary is not like St. Mary was back in the days. All sorts of people are transplant, all sorts of chopper, all sorts of gangster dead and mix and mingle with the good people. So therefore, what are you going to do? You're not going to live your life. You're not going to enjoy yourself. You can't hang out anymore. That is what Jamaica has been regulated to. You can't leave from foreign and come back to your neighborhood in fear of losing your life. That is what Jamaica has become. Where is the relevant authority in all of this? Isn't it obvious that something is fundamentally wrong with the mentality, the evilness, the demonic force, the ill wind that is roaming all over Jamaica when we hear say innocent, a DEAD, just like GUNMAN, and also gangsters. So it just shows you that we're all an equal opportunity target. You can be good, you can be bad, and the result is going to be bad. People, that is very sad. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called Things Are Coming to Bump. Some dirty po-po are being exposed, even though the po-po are tight-lipped about an incident that occurred in a place called Porus. Porus is in Manchester, where there was a big robbery, SHOOTING. At least 5 people get hit up. The owner of a supermarket and a next man lost their life on the spot. Now, based on the information and the po-po report, it is said that a Mark X with 4 passengers, they were intercepted in Williamsfield by some sorts of roadblock that was set up by the po-po. When the po-po searched the car, they found ballistics vests, AK-47, 2 handgun, 90 ammunition. About 70 or so spent shell was found on the scene of the robbery, SHOOTING. They said that they took into custody 4 persons, 2 of those persons 19-year-old. They did not give the identity of the other person. However, people, just like how when the innocent people lose them life, the mother and her 4 picnic, the newspaper, the po-po can give the name of the victims. I did not know that the JCF is in the business of covering up for their dirty COPS. Based on information that I am getting, it is said that one of those persons that is involved might have been in the vehicle that was intercepted is a man that is well known in Christiana. He is a po-po. His name is Constable Reid. If you look at your screen right now, this is supposed to be Mr. Reid's picture based on information that I am getting. Now, when this incident occurred, the po-po claimed or said that they held somebody over the weekend, Saturday, a constable, a po-po officer. However, they did not give his name. They did not make it seem as if he was one of those 4 persons in the vehicle. I am not saying that he is. However, wouldn't it be more than coincidental? Wouldn't it be strange that after them all these 4 people, them go for the po-po and then them all and arrest and soon charge this po-po? Now, people, I am not saying that that is a fact. However, I am saying that I would not be surprised if this po-po was in the vehicle. That is one of the main reasons why this vehicle did not get the expected result, meaning Blaze Up came under FIRE, because for some strange reason them know, or maybe when them pull him over, him come out of the vehicle and start shout, me a po-po, don't KILL with people. Me no know. That is yet to be determined. However, something is very strange when the po-po give out the identities of victims in all sorts of despicable crime. However, they are now tight-lipped when it comes to one of their own. So it seems as if they are in the business of defending their criminal type. Now, people, when we think about the facts, or if we say the allegations and accusations that are roaming around there is true, that there was a popo involved, and we know that a popo is in the custody, his name is attached to that incident and couple other incidents possibly. Don't we have to ask the question, how do we differentiate the good from the bad, the popo from the criminals? Say that this man was involved and we know that he is. That means that more than likely he was the mastermind. More than likely the fact that two of the persons that was held in that vehicle were 19-year-old. We would say that the popo might have been one of the persons giving order. Wouldn't that popo telling people in Kumbolo, listen, we are just going to go into the supermarket, we are going to jack up the people, we are going to get the cash, we are going to get the cell phone, we are going to get the jewelry, we are going to get all the goodies, and we are going to leave like some smooth criminal. No, people, these people, after them rob the place, rob the people, them a leave like some sorts of gangster, some sorts of don, some sorts of reckless, cold criminal out there. And to think one of these person is a popo indirectly or directly involved in the thing. People, it is a sad state of affair in a Jamaica. Point blank and period. Thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers. They see your potential. They realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. When they look at themselves because of insecurity, because of hate, because they realize that persons appreciate them for who they pretend to be, which is actually not who they actually are. For them to feel as if they are up, they are going to do everything within their means to bring you down. Point blank and period.